Editing Pip is here. Before we get into today's video, I just wanted to address the whole link situation because I realise I didn't actually give you any details after I've been to the vets. And people have been asking. So he's had an allergic reaction to something, we don't know what. He was put on steroids for 5 days. This took down the swelling, which was the start of an anaphylaxis shock. So obviously they wanted to get on top of that quickly, and his paws were red between his toes, and that's where he was biting. So the tablets took this down very quickly, but unfortunately hasn't cured this. He stopped scratching. We finished the dose of steroids, and within 2 days he was back to biting his paws again, and they were bright red. So the allergen is still around. We don't know if it's seasonal. We don't know what it is. He's too young really to be doing testing at the moment because he's still got some of his mother's antibodies from birth in him. And so we just need to really give him steroids up until we reach the point where it goes away. If it doesn't go away, then we have to start looking at maybe diet. So put him on an exclusion diet and a pure hypoallergenic, decent hypoallergenic food, which is about £120 for a 20-kilogram bag. These pets. And then just see where we go from there, see if that helps it. And if not, it could be something else in the environment, which then we'll have to look at more long-term treatment. But that's where we stand. Anyway, let's get back to today's video. You're going to find some fun aircraft related footage. He's just brought me to this awesome place, which is, we're in Farnborough, so this is like all of the aviation history, and an aeroplane has just come down over there. Is that what I can hear now, an aeroplane?
Yes, that's a Australian aircraft.
Okay.
It's a private airfield.
Private airfield. So we'll go over here and I can show you what this is. Run over. There you go. The Dirigible Hangar. God, look at the shape of that one. They look like proper spaceships, don't they? So it's a grade 2 listed building. Built in 1912, I don't know if you can see that, restored and re-erected in 2006. So that's what you were saying about it being in two halves.
In 2 halves. So you can see here, this is the top half, which then was, located elsewhere on the site, and they put a roof over it, and that was one workshop, and then the base, which is these legs behind us here, this is another part of it.
Right.
So it was turned into 2 separate buildings for a short while.
And then that's the whole thing covered there, isn't it?
And then when they modernised the whole of this site again, they put it back together.
As a historical thing. Construction, I'll tell you what, I'll pop this like this and you lot can read it yourselves. We are just looking at this list at the side, and that is the, what did we say that is? Astra Torres airship. Number 2 is, that be that one?
2's here.
2 is that one.
That was the balloon factory when the original site was made balloons.
Okay.
Military purposes.
What is this bit here?
I'm guessing it's a big crane, maybe.
Oh yeah, it could be.
Might be for when building gondoliers and dangling from.
Dangling. And then this one is the Nully Secundus airship, 1907.
I think there's a bit of a history on that one actually, if you want to Google it.
Yeah? They are. Homework for you lot, you can do some Googling. All these little tents underneath, are these people?
Yes, that's a person on the back there. There would be, yeah, there'd be
good Lord.
a few people on that platform.
Yeah, no thank you. Number 4 is this one down here. That is the
portable airship hangar, which is technically what this is, because you can take it.
Yes,
away.
you could take it away.
Take it down and put it somewhere
What's
else.
that? 1912. 5's up the top, and that is the
Beta 1 airship.
Is it? That's up there, isn't it? That one that looks like a alien ship. What's that one called? Sorry.
It's the Beta 1 airship.
The Beta 1.
Underneath that is the Parseval 1 airship.
That's that one there.
The very pointy back end on it.
Then number 7 is, we're going down, aren't we?
Yeah, when they dismantled this and turned it into buildings, it became, the roof of it became the RE Forge and Foundry.
So that's this bit here.
So these parts here that you can see on this roof section here on the bottom picture, that's the very top of the structure. So they repurposed
of the balloon hangar, so that would be this section along here.
So they repurposed it to that building. And then on the right hand side is the assembled, before they disassembled it, the original.
You can hear another aeroplane going off.
And then the outside of when they put the cover over the top of it and turned it into a second building.
God, that one's noisy.
That needs to be. One of those.
Is that classed as cheating?
No, it's forward planning.
Forward planning.
You kind of looped it. What did you? What was your last go?
I didn't have an last go. I couldn't go anywhere.
No, the previous to that. You drew
triangle.
Triangle. So whichever one you drew to triangle, is it that one or that one?
That one, my green one.
Right. Okay. Then that was an illegal move. So you shouldn't have been able to do that one. So you want to draw that line back in, horizontal.
Lines. I don't know where the real lines go.
You'll have to reference the.
I would have to reference Google or something. Yeah. So are these actually where other lines would be, like other?
I don't know. I've not checked to see whether or not they're in the same location as other stations.
Okay.
Because we call that Waterloo, but that's north of the river. Waterloo is actually down here, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Right.
It depends where that line there is. Waterloo
Unless it's this way up.
Who invented this game?
now it's south of the river.
Yeah, it is now. Your map's up. So I'd say get them ready and then try and grab them.
That's fine. You've got to build it off board, but if they fall while you're building, that's fine.
No, you've got to build them together.
Build them together off the board.
That's it, and then move them together. Yeah, this is where you've got to work out how the best way to grab it is to not knock over the.
And then find out where to put them on.
Yeah, and don't touch the green thing with anything you drop. And bear in mind that your tweezers will knock. That's legal.
Now it looks like stairs.
It does.
It was very stairs-like.
So Banger's got a red log ember at the bottom with a yellow ember on the top to be placed vertically on top of the existing fire somewhere.
And it can go anywhere on the fire.
He gets to use his normal hand at least.
I have to use my normal hand.
Which for this game he's nominated as being his left hand.
It's like Jenga, isn't it?
It's out the game!
I'm going to have an annoying thing, aren't I, to build?
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Nearly.
Very good. You see what I've got?
So we've got a log with 2 embers on.
One there. See you later, darling. Bloody hell am I going to put that?
Maybe on level on the top. Isn't it?
You could try and balance it on the top.
I think it's going to have to be on the top.
Or slide it onto that log you put down in the last go.
Yeah, but that looks really complex. Oh. And these things are slightly bigger than the other things, which means you can't just... Because look, you try and do that and it...
Oh!
The whole lot has done it!
Pippa is out of the game.
I'm out. Bright light. Don't I have it? No, 10's your number, isn't it?
Yeah,
10's his number, he gets loads of stuff and nobody else gets it.
No.
Hey, give it a ring, 'cause it's been here for a while.
Hello, you lovely lot. It is the early hours of Saturday morning. I've had a really nice time hanging out with Tink and Sharon and Tink's friend Baggy, playing various board games, some really cool ones. Some I have played before and a couple I haven't played before, but they were all really good. and drinking tea, and we had a nice Indian meal from the restaurant that is on site, but it's not going to be on site anymore, they're closing. But it was really nice, very tasty. I had my korma and rice, and I had a naan. So yes, I'm going to be very gluttony after this weekend, as you've seen. Probably, I don't know how much I filmed, but I have been eating quite well recently with lots of salads, and I've been on the gluten-free stuff, so I have been very, very good. But yeah, not this weekend. This weekend I will be eating naughty stuff. And Tink took me to see all sorts of really cool aviation history and bits today, and we're going to go and see some more tomorrow. So we're going to go and see the museum that is all about flight history and Farnborough's kind of aviation history, because it's very big on the whole aviation thing. And the first plane that flew in this country, I think it is, after the Wright brothers flew theirs, there was an American guy came here. Tink was telling me, I think he said an American guy came here, and he flew. So the first plane that flew in the UK was in Farnborough. So I'll find out more about that tomorrow. So either later in this video or in tomorrow's video, you'll see all of that. It just depends how I edit this stuff. And also, we're going to go and see an abbey that actually still has monks in it. So we're going to go and see the abbey, and then I'll be heading home tomorrow evening and spending Sunday with Lee and Kenzie. So yeah, it's been really good. So I'm going to settle down for the evening, and if this is the end of the video, then I'll see you lovely lot in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. If you've not subscribed, please do. I hadn't realised this, but apparently some people think that it costs to subscribe. It's not a membership, so please do subscribe, and please do comment as well, because I really love reading the comments and replying to you. And if this isn't the end of the video, then I'll see you in the morning.